All your life, you've been told that the new year is time for reinvention and that the change must begin January 1st. We make the same promises each year, new me, and then we end up disappointed when we don't actually achieve our goals, which results in terrible self talk and the resolve to get it right the next year. Does that sound familiar? If so, there's no need to beat yourself up. We've all been fed the same lie. If you want this year to be the year that you finally take steps to leverage your education and your expertise to build something for yourself, but you're worried that you can't succeed because you tried that before and you failed, I want you to put those fears to rest. You can do this. You just need the right guide. People want you to believe that you must hit the ground running in January if you want to accomplish all your goals by December 31st. They're wrong. Hello, Genius. Welcome back to another episode of the Own Your Genius podcast, the space where we encourage you to use your education and your experiences to create dope businesses. I'm your host, Brand Attorney LaConya Murray, owner of Mark IP Solutions and founder of MARKEDlegal. Most of my life, I thought something was wrong with me because I had no desire to push to get things done during, like December and the first of the year. I always joke that spring is my season because that's when my natural push will show up. And it makes sense when you consider that in nature, winter is the time for rest and preparation. And then spiritually, winter represents deep introspection, the need for rest and release. And it holds the promise of renewal, rebirth, and the deepest growth that prepares for spring's new life. So if going hard in January seems out of alignment, you're not wrong. I'm here to tell you that this can be the year that your expertise and your experience work for you, especially if you avoid the January push. If you move with intention and take aligned action, you will accomplish your goals this year without starting over or burning out. Welcome back to the Own Your Genius podcast, where we talk about building smart businesses, creating standout brands, and turning your intellectual property into income. I'm your host, Attorney LaConya Murray, founder of Mark IP Solutions. We're a boutique firm that helps professionals and experts use legal clarity and brand strategy to protect what they've built and grow what they've created. We got a good one for you today, so let's get started. I've been in business for 13 years, and I spent the first of those years with the new year, new me mindset. And while I was able to help plenty of business owners protect their brand, each year felt like I was starting from scratch. And the problem was that ever since I was 16, I had two goals. My first goal was to go to law school, and my second goal was to start my own law practice. And I did take the less conventional route, but I did it. In 2011, I graduated law school, and in 2012, I opened my law practice. Now what? Now that I achieved my goals, I was doing the work, but something was off. I love my clients, but the work seemed unintentional, like I was constantly moving the goalposts. And I was until I did these two things. The first thing I did was to take a beat to dig deeper into my why so I can articulate my highest intention. When you start your business, everyone tells you to define your why. And my why was so that I can be present for my kids without working through my lunch break, so I can make it to their school plays and other things like that. I also wanted to help people protect and understand the value of their intellectual property so they would stop making decisions that resulted in them losing it. And then, of course, I wanted to make lots of money while doing those things. And those are some pretty good whys. But intention requires you to become a 4-year-old that's constantly asking why when you give them an answer. So, why is being present for my kids important? What am I really seeking? Why do I care if people value their intellectual property? Why do I want to have lots of money? Your highest intention is the overarching why behind everything that you do. It reflects your core values, your purpose, and desired state of beings. So, your core values, just breaking it down, they're the principles that you live by, your non negotiables. Your highest intention is an expression of those values in action. For example, if your core value is freedom, your highest intention might be to create a life and a business that allows me to operate without constraints. Purpose. Purpose answers the question, why am I here? What impact do I really want to make? Your highest intention aligns with your purpose because it's not just about achieving things, it's about fulfilling your reason for being. For example, if your purpose is empowering entrepreneurs, your highest intention could be to guide others toward building businesses that honor their intellectual property and creativity. Maybe that's mine. Desired state of being. This is about how you want to feel and show up every day. It's less about doing and more about being, peaceful, abundant, joyful, confident. For example, if your desired state is peace and abundance, your highest intention might be to operate from a place of calm confidence while creating wealth through service. When your goals flow from your highest intention, they feel aligned and energized, not forced. You avoid chasing achievements that look good on paper but don't feel good to your soul. Once you set your highest intentions, you use it as a filter for every proposed goal. You want to ask yourself, does this goal support my highest intention? Will achieving this goal help me live my values and my purpose? Does the process of pursuing this goal feel aligned with my desired state of being? Next, use your highest intention to create goals for different areas of your life: business, personal well being, and financial, just to name a few. These are big picture goals that move you toward your highest intention. The key is to limit your goals to less than 5 each year. For example, launch MARKEDlegal membership successfully, increase recurring revenue by 20%, improve personal well being through self care routine, and strengthen visibility through speaking engagements. Those are just examples of a few goals that are aligned with highest intentions. But finally, don't give yourself 12 months to achieve each goal. That's the cheat code. If you give yourself 12 months, you'll take 12 months. Brian Moran and Michael Lennington explain this in the 12-week year. They say that the longer the timeline, the more room for procrastination and distraction. So instead, align your goals with your highest intentions and compress your focus into 12 weeks. Choose 1 or 2 goals or aspects of a goal and go all in for that quarter. For example, quarter 1 could look something like this. If your annual goal is to launch the MARKEDlegal membership, your quarter goal is to get it done that quarter. Your focus could be to finalize the tech stack, create marketing plans, and run ads. And then each month you will have tasks that align with that focus. So month 1 task can look something like trademark search to clear the name, define your audience, promise, and distribution channels, and secure social media channels. While month 2 can be like set up website, e-commerce platform, and CRM. And month 3 could be begin Facebook ads and launch MARKEDlegal. This approach keeps your energy concentrated and creates urgency and ensures every action supports your highest intention, so you accomplish more in less time without burnout. Now let's bring it all together. When you set goals from your highest intention, you create continuity instead of feeling like you're starting over each year. Your intention anchors you in your purpose, so you're not chasing goals that don't matter to you. It shifts your focus from just doing to truly being, so you experience more fulfillment and resilience, even if the process takes longer than expected. And most importantly, it builds sustainability momentum. Instead of sprinting toward a finish line and burning out, your intention guides your daily decisions. It helps you choose strategies that feel aligned, not frantic. And your highest intention becomes your North Star, keeping you moving forward without the pressure of starting over or hustling to exhaustion. Goals become milestones, not finish lines. If you're ready to make this the year that your expertise works for you, I invite you to join us inside of MARKEDlegal. MARKEDlegal isn't just about legal protection. It's about supporting you as you build a business that's intentional, aligned, and protected. Our membership includes dedicated mindset space to help you clarify your intentions and stay focused, plus all the legal resources you need to safeguard your brand and your ideas. And if you're tired of trading time for dollars, MARKEDlegal also provides resources to help you position your intellectual property for profit. We're here to help you leverage your expertise, protect your creations, and build revenue streams that don't depend on hours. You don't have to do this alone. If you're ready to combine intention, legal confidence, and profitable IP strategies, visit markedlegal.com to learn more and join our community. Let's make this your year of aligned action, protection, and profit. And finally, if you love today's episode, do me a favor. Subscribe so you never miss an episode. Leave a review. It helps more experts find this show. And then share this episode with a friend who's ready to reclaim their time and let their expertise work for them. Until next time, keep building your business, growing your brand, and owning your genius. Let's take this conversation over to ownyourgenius.co. I want you to share this episode with 3 people and have them join you there. But before you go, you know what to do. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and rate the podcast. Until next week, keep building your business, growing your brand, and owning your genius.